OK, let's get on with it. The show is quite long, but not as long as when I saw Ken Dodd at the open-air theatre in Regent's Park. And I left after 2.5 hours during the interval, OK? He did 5 hours. I mean, he was 75 then. 5 hours of stand-up comedy. I can't even fucking stand up for 5 hours these days. And he bounced out. I mean, I went along somewhat ironically, but he is a legend. We got there, and I went along with my girlfriend, and we were the youngest by about 30 years, I think. Everyone else was, like, in their 70s, and they must follow Doddy around, and they knew they were in it for the long haul. They'd come in cagoules and pack lunches, right? And, I don't know if you've been to the open-air theatre in Regent's Park, but it's like this, but without a roof, obviously. It's got a stage show and lights, and it's got fixed seating, OK? It's sort of like amphitheatre seating all the way around the outside, and there's nothing in the middle. They've just left that wild. You can't sit there. It's just like a, I want to say grassy knoll, but I'm not sure I know what a knoll is. I've only ever heard that when people are talking about the Kennedy assassination. I assume it's a hillock, but I didn't want to say hillock when a president's had his brain shot out because it's vaguely comical, isn't it? You go, the president's been shot. Oh, what, from where? A hillock? Of what? So they say knoll. And they go, oh, so you go, oh, no, who shot him? And what the fuck's a knoll? It adds to the mystery. Anyway, so I looked down and I realised that one person, I use the term loosely, had sort of sat there, OK? And the security had let her and people were ignoring her. I thought, oh... anyway, she was a bit... And, oh, my God, she was... I'm trying to be politically correct tonight. I'm trying to avoid the phrase fat mental bird. But that's what she was. Why do people use euphemisms like that? They go... like they're trying to... But you've said it. We know what you've said mental. In fact, you've said it so more people can understand. The deaf and foreigners can understand what you're saying now. And they don't want to say fat anymore. They use euphemisms for fat. They don't want to say fat because it's a derogatory term. It's not, it's descriptive, OK? They say things like, oh, you know Brenda? No. Oh, you know Brenda. But big girl. What, 7 foot? No, not tall. But big, what does she look like? Oh, you know, she's clammy even in winter. Just say fat. You know Brenda. She's out of breath just standing up at her desk. Where was I? Oh, yeah, Ken Dodd. Right. So, I'm at Ken Dodd. There's this big, fat woman sitting there. And obviously security, I assume she must follow Dodd round, because everyone's turning a blind eye, right? Even Dodd's ignoring. She's 20 yards from him, right? And she's, oh, my God, I've got to use one of his words. She's blobular, OK? She's about 45, 50... stone. No, she's about 20 stone, and she's sat there cross-legged eating a packed lunch, OK? She's this like big white greying sort of t-shirt and and wearing leggings. No, don't wear leggings if you're that shape, OK? It looked like someone had painted the bottom of an egg black, right? And she'd made no effort. She had lank, greasy hair, and she'd eaten her nails, I think. I'll tell you what she looked like. This might not mean anything to you, but they're the bane of my life. She looked like an autograph hunter. Now, these people are the epsilon minors of society. Even train spotters look down on autograph hunters. They've all got this haircut, right? Everything is tucked in. They've always got like a satchel where they just rip things out of the Radio Times. Sign this, Ricky. Yeah. Sign this. Sign this. That's a piece of toast, mate. What? Not one of them symmetrical. I mean, they're a mess. I don't mean their clothes. I mean their fucking DNA. It's just... Back to handsome. Ken Dodd. Sorry, right. So, Ken Dodd, me, hundreds of old people. OK, Ken Dodd. Home, you're munctious, right? Fat, mad woman, sat there, cross-legged. Every time Dodd goes, home, she goes, ah, like that, right? I mean, everyone's ignoring her. She must go to every concert, obviously a bit of a stalker. Dodd, not a put off at all, just doing his thing. Home, ah. Jane's going, don't look. I'm going, you're having a laugh, ain't you? I can't take my eyes off her. I'm looking at this. Every time I go, hum, I'm looking at him, I'm looking at her, I'm looking at him like that. Back and forth. It's like tennis in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It was like... And so she's there, right? And this is a true story. After about 20 minutes, her hand goes down the leggings. Yeah. Yeah. And, oh, right? So everyone just, I can feel them all go around. I'll go, oh my God. Suddenly this is interesting again. Hum, right? So I'm just like, and... No, but she's not doing it discreetly. Her little fucking legs are straight out now. I mean, 20 yards in front of Dodd, tries to make little sort of jokes about tax evasion. It was under the carpet. Right? And she's... No, but she's making a noise. It's not my fucking thing. She's sort of going... Because she was Flipper, right? And, what? Timmy's fallen down a well? I think she wants us to follow her. Right? So she's going away. Right? She's going away. She finishes. She goes, has another sandwich. Oh, true story. I don't know why I told you, but it's a truth. It's out of my head and into yours now. Oh. Oh. This show's called Science, by the way. Oh.